Following Naoki Yoshida's introduction to Final Fantasy XIV back in December 2010, the game saw wholesale changes. This all culminated in Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn, a completely revamped version of the game that launched in 2013. Since then, he hasn't looked back either, as the new and improved version of Final Fantasy XIV has grown from strength to strength. And with the launch of Stormblood, the game's second expansion mere weeks away, he has openly declared that he isn't interested in working on anything other than Final Fantasy XIV in the future. That is a rather impressive feat and a pretty bold statement, as Yoshida is approaching 7 years at the helm of the project. When you consider the turmoil and change the game has gone through in those 7 years, it's even more impressive that he still has the same drive now as when Yuichi Wada asked him to take over the project. It's what led Polygon to actually ask him about what he envisions in his future, to which he said, "I don't get the urge to move on to a new game at all. Any new ideas that come up, I feel like I could go ahead and actualize them within Final Fantasy XIV. Of course, if Square Enix requests me to create a new and different game, I would have to consider what is being requested of me. But to be quite honest, I don't think I get that itch to move on." To further that, Yoshida said that even if he was asked to work on another project, he wouldn't want to stop working on Final Fantasy XIV. Instead, he would look for a way to work on the new project while also making sure Final Fantasy XIV stays on track. He also subtly hinted that perhaps if Square Enix gave him someone to work in the producer's role, that would be quite helpful. It is worth noting though that although Yoshida isn't working on it directly, his business division are working on a new project at the moment to which he will likely serve as the executive producer. Anyway, elsewhere in the interview, Yoshida said they don't plan to stop adding new things to the game, which is the no-brainer, but it was in particular reference to adding new jobs. With Stormblood, they are of course adding 2 new job classes, the Red Mage and Samurai. However, he said, "I don't think we'll get to the point where we want to stop adding jobs or future expansions. Adding jobs is really important. We couldn't imagine not having new jobs. It's part of the Final Fantasy series and everybody loves jobs." A similar approach was of course taken with Final Fantasy XI, where new jobs were added as they introduced new expansions. Rise of Zealot, for example, introduced Dragoon, Samurai and Ninja, while Treasures of Ard Ugan added some more unconventional jobs like Puppeteer and Corsair. So far, in addition to Red Mage and Samurai, Ninja, Astrologian, Dark Knight and Machinist have all been added to Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn alongside patch updates or expansions. Now, based on all of this, would you guys be interested to see what Yoshida would actually do if he decided to direct a new game? Or are you happy with him continuing on with Final Fantasy XIV for the time being? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe! If you'd like to support our channel and increase your chances in our giveaways, please head over to our Patreon at patreon.com/FFunion. These awesome folks have already done so, and this list keeps on growing. Thank you so much guys, and thank you all for watching. This is Daryl signing out. I'll see you next time.